done for you a tutorial on my hair. I never usually do hair tutorials because I kind of suck at hair, like it's definitely not my forte. I pretty much am not talented in hair whatsoever. But I can do this look here that I'm wearing, so I'll show it to you, but my head will get cropped out because my camera doesn't zoom far enough to have all of me and my hair in, so please excuse that. This is what the hair looks like. So it's quite straight at the top, and then at the ends it has quite a voluminous curl. So I do this look with my straightener. I have this straightener here. It is a Coriolis straightener that I got from Sally's Salon Services in Edinburgh when I used to live there, and it has lasted me a good 3 years so far. It is titanium plates, but it doesn't matter if you use titanium plates on this kind of straightener or whether you use a GHD with ceramic plates. I actually prefer for my hair the ceramic plates, but I have the titanium plates, so whatever. The temperature I have mine set at is 180 degrees Celsius. This straightener does go up to, what is it, 235 degrees Celsius, but I do not want to fry my hair, so I find that my hair curls just fine on 180 degrees. So if you have really thick, really coarse, very naturally curly or afro-like hair, I'd probably suggest to go up to the highest temperature because you'll need a higher temperature to actually get the curl moving, and the same with straightening. Whereas if you have quite fine hair, thin hair, definitely do not go to that temperature because you will literally bake your hair. But you'll see how low you can go temperature-wise while still maintaining a curl. So the things you will need for this hair tutorial is a hairbrush, a straightener, and some serum. So I will get straight into the tutorial, and I hope you enjoy watching it. So this is my hair naturally. As you can see, it's a multitude of colors at the moment. It's kind of yellow ginger up here and then blue grey down here. That is entirely my fault. I used a purple toning shampoo by Fudge, and it is brilliant because it takes any brightness out of the hair. Last night I put it in my hair, I tied my hair up on top of my head, and then I was like, I've got 2 minutes to kill while this soaks in, I may as well start cleaning the shower. So 15 minutes later, I got carried away cleaning my shower. I remembered that I had my purple toning shampoo in my hair, and when I washed it out, this was the result. So yeah, I've kind of dyed my hair grey. So first things first is you want to brush your hair to get any tangles and any knots out. So the brush I use is this one here. The brush I use is this one here. Yes, it looks like a horse brush, but I swear to you, it is brilliant. So if you have thick, coarse hair like I do and it tangles and knots easily, this is going to be your best friend because it gets the knots out so easily and it doesn't pull and you're not going to cry. It is the best brush ever. This one is by Denman, and you can get them from Sally's Salon Services if you're in the UK, Scotland, England, etc., Ireland. If not, you can get brushes that are very, very similar to this from most chemists. So I'm just going to brush through my hair to start off with. Make sure when you're brushing your hair that you're starting at the ends of your hair and then working your way up as you go. If you start from the top of your hair and try and brush down, all the knots that are around here are going to clump together and get so much worse. So start at the ends of your hair, get the knots out from the bottom of your hair and work your way up. Okay, so my hair's quite fluffy now, but that's alright because we are going to fix it. So what you want to do is part your hair. So part your hair wherever you like to have your hair parted. I kind of like to have mine just off the middle, round about here, and that's where you're going to leave it. And then I like to just half my hair. So I put my finger down the back of my head and just run it down, and then I separate the hair. So you've got 2 chunks. And then I usually start on this side because it's a little bit less thick than this side, obviously, with the part. I'm just going to brush through that quickly again. Ow! So what I do now, and this is a very important step in hair care and styling your hair, is I put a serum from basically my ear down. So the serum I'm about to use, I would not recommend to anybody because I hate it. I'm just trying to use it up. And that is the L'Oreal Elvive New Extraordinary Oil. I hate it for the following reasons. I hate it because it leaves a residue on your hands that is really oily and really silicone and kind of slippery and fake feeling, and even washing your hands with soap doesn't get it off. And not only that, but in your hair it feels nice for like the first 5 minutes, and then after that your hair goes kind of sharp and crispy and dry, and that is just not the purpose of a hair serum whatsoever. I do have my favorites though, and I will have them in the description box for you down below, so you can check out the ones that I would prefer you to use because they're much better than this one, but I'm just trying to use this one up. I put about 2 pumps of this in my hand. That was 3, but anyway, depending on how thick your hair is how many pumps you'll use. I have really thick hair, so I use more. If you have thin hair, obviously don't use as much. And as you can see, I'm just running it through the ends of my hair. My ear is here, and I'm not going anywhere above that because then you're going to look oily. So I just run it from here down. Make sure you concentrate it at the ends of your hair as well, and in the lengths of the hair. And you just want to make sure you get your hair pretty well coated. Where's this hair supposed to be? That's from the other side. And then repeat that step on the other half of your hair. So if you want to, you can tie this half of hair back. I'm not going to bother. So I'm just going to start on this half of hair first. Again, I'm just going to quickly brush through it just to make sure all the serum is evenly dispersed. So what I'm going to do is take a small chunk of hair from the front of my face. So it's about this size. Hopefully you can tell how much that is. It's not very much. You want to take thinner amounts of hair rather than taking too much hair at once. If you take too much hair at once, your straightener is not really going to be able to do its job. And what I do, I place it here and I kind of turn it as I'm bringing it down. Just like that. And you have a slight curl. Then I take a portion from above my ear. Make sure your portion isn't too thin as well. If it's too thin and you've got thick hair, you're going to be there all day trying to curl it. So bear that in mind. The more you turn your straightener, the more curly your hair is going to be. So I don't want it to be curly, I just want it to be wavy. And then just repeat that process throughout that half of hair. So you can see I'm only twisting the straightener a little bit. And I can do it pretty much one-handed. I like my ends to be curlier than up here because, I don't know, I just prefer that look. So I hold it a little bit longer and I tighten the curl a little bit more at the ends of my hair. So you can see I'm just going a little bit slower at the end of my hair here, just so the straightener really gets a chance to put that curl there. You can also alternate the direction in which you turn your straightener, so that way you've got curls that go to the back and curls that go to the front. Obviously at the back of your hair you can't really see what you're doing so much, so just estimate and just kind of feel around and repeat what you've been doing at the front of your head, but just without being able to see. You don't really need to see. Okay, so this side is done, this side is not, so I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process on this side. So again, I'm just taking a skinny portion from the front of my hair, and usually you'll want to pull the curl away from your face, so you don't want your hair, especially at the front of your head, to curl down onto your face. You want it to curl off your face, if that makes sense. So you just pull your straightener in the opposite direction. As you can see, I left this area quite straight and I only curled the end. I do that at the front of my hair because I don't want a ringlet next to my face. I'd rather it be smooth with just a little curl at the end. There you go, so that is what the finished wave looks like. As you can see, I like it quite smooth here, and then I like the bulk of the curl to be at the ends of my hair. What you can do now is you can brush through the curls if you want to, and that's going to give you more volume because you're kind of fluffing your hair up, and it's also going to make it so it's less piecey. So you can see all my curls are individual curls from where I picked up the hair and curled them. If you brush it, they're all going to kind of blend together. So I'll show you on this side what brushing it through looks like. If you have hair that doesn't hold curl well, I'd probably say don't do that because it's going to make the curl drop a lot faster. If your hair holds curl really well, then you can absolutely do this. So that's what the brush side looks like. That's what it looks like not brushed. I alternate on the second day of having the curl in. I usually brush through it. On the first day I don't, personal preference. What you can do if you have finer hair or if you have hair that doesn't hold curl very well, I'd recommend going now with some hairspray and lift the curls up and spray them. Try not to spray the roots of your hair because that's going to weigh it down and make it look a bit piecey and greasy. So again, like with the serum, start from the ear down, and that's where you want to apply your hairspray. Hold your hairspray about 30 centimeters away from the hair as well. My hair goes disgusting with hairspray because I've already got really thick, coarse hair. If I use hairspray, it goes really wiry and scratchy and crispy and ugh. And my hair actually holds curl really well. Like this curl will last probably for 2 to 3 days. And it usually actually looks better on the second day, funnily enough. But if your hair does not hold curl very well, you will need to hairspray it. That's about all there is to it. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. If you want to see any other hair tutorials from me, please leave me a comment down below. I have Instagram if you want to chat to me on there. My Instagram is @stephanie_makeup. I also have Tumblr and Twitter. They will all be in the description box down below, so you can chat to me on any of those sites if you want to. The makeup that I'm wearing right now, I have just filmed that as well, so I will be editing that tutorial and uploading it probably before this one. So I'll have it linked down below for you as well in the description box, and you can check that out if you want to. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much. I read all your comments and I try to respond to all of you because I appreciate that you have left me a comment and you want to chat to me. So that's all I have to say. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.